It's day one of training, and super keen movie superhero James McAvoy is the first player at the ground.
Couldn't sleep last night because I was excited like a wee boy, even though I'm 35 years old. And Josie is out there already getting the training session spick and span, measuring distances between cones and stuff.
It's not long before the leader of the X-Men gets some equally excited A-listers to join him. Wonder where they'll park that bus.
Winning team this year.
Careful!
Yep, just wait for Jose Mourinho.
As the players get kitted up, one man is the talk of the dressing room.
New manager, good manager, strong manager, someone that's incredibly passionate.
Everyone's very excited about having Jose as our manager this year, and looking forward to getting out there and seeing what sort of shape he can get us in.
All kind of just scared of Jose Mourinho. He's just got that thing. Just used to be a jolly. That's.
Morning. To see you. Morning, boss. How you doing?
Hi,
nice to meet you.
This is day one, the most important day, because the day only with the celebrities, the ones that really need to use every minute of every sessions to improve. We are going to try to give you 3 little simple exercises to give you a little bit of a shape.
It was amazing meeting Mourinho. You know, I think he's taken it so seriously, but he's good fun as well.
I thought I was the only guy with these graceful boots. Graceful, man. Okay, touch the ball while we're waiting for the other.
With the niceties over, Jose gets down to business.
And you, Bern, you have to try to help.
Jose has a big pair of cojones, and he lets you know that instantly. Utter silence when he's talking, and he wants a structure. That's what he wants.
Let him have the ball. In here is not a problem for us. The problem is when the ball gets to Santi, when the ball gets to Jeremy, when the ball gets there is the problem. Technically, they're not superb, but they're intelligent guys. They have to be, to do the job they have to be intelligent guys, so they understand things very easy, and they try to do. Imagine a situation where opponents have the ball, we have to defend, and we have to try to keep some organization.
He kind of takes us out of the pain and just like focuses on our brain and like play right, play smart, and then, you know, play to your ability.
We don't hang out with each other every day, so only trying to read each other and then get together as a unit rather than a group of individuals playing the game.
Learning the magic of football through Mourinho is quite a gift. I mean, it's great. Having Jaap Stam on your back the whole training session, though, is a tough one.
You always want to be standing next to Jaap Stam unless you're in prison. Then you don't want to be anywhere near him. The guys who come in, Jeremy is very good. James McAvoy, we know, is terrific. Nicky Byrne, we know, is fantastic, so it's great to have those two back. Santiago Cabrera, obviously a terrific player as well. We've got a committed team this year. We're not taking any prisoners. Don't want all the joking around. We want to take it seriously. We want to win it this year.
After a thoroughly professional session, Jose's clearly made an impression on his new players.
He's a technician. He's one of the best coaches in the world, so we're very lucky.
Good, Michael.
It's just great to sort of get tactics from a master, so I think we'll go in there with structure, which is what you want.
Okay. Very good. Take your water, take your stretch. You don't drink too much beer, and come back tomorrow. If you don't win, next year, no soccer ads match. So, you have to win. They are better than I thought, really. Really. They have brains, so they can think.
Now listen, what position are you playing?
I am playing right back.
You're central. What I love about the soccer, how Soccer works is when you were a younger man, you start from midfield,
Yeah.
and then as you start to get older, you just go, I'm going to play fullback.
Yeah, well,
I'm now playing
it's
right
similar
back.
to the way your body works. You start off quite tight in the middle, and then you just spread out to the edges. Unfortunately, this year, day one of training, I fractured my arm. And so I'm not really supposed to have been taking part in any of it. But hero that I am,
come on,
brave little soldier that I am, I carried on training. So I'm going to start the match, but then I'm going to have to come off.
All right, Michael, your team are out on the pitch now, soaking up the atmosphere. I imagine a lot of them wondering what the hell they've let themselves in for. Kirsty with some of the players now.
Thank you very much, Dermot. These guys are loving it. Kevin, I can see you are just soaking up this atmosphere, aren't you?
It is. It doesn't actually sound like a football match, though. I feel as if I'm in Westlife. I don't know how he's not got tinnitus after years of that. No, it's amazing. Everybody just seems so happy to be here, and obviously it's hell's in the back of your neck stuff. I'm pretty terrified. If I was just going on to maybe tell a few jokes, but I don't know if I can joke my way out of this.
We'll have
nervous.
to see.
I'm terrified.
Well, listen, Adam, I know how much this means to you. You were desperate to play this year, weren't you? How does it feel to be on this hallowed turf?
I wouldn't know my feet haven't touched the ground since I walked through that tunnel. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. I can't imagine what it's going to be like once game time starts, but it's a theater of dreams for a reason, isn't it?
It is. And Nikki, what advice would you give these new guys? Because you've been here before.
You just got to enjoy it, you know, as much as you can. I mean, you know, once I played here once before, and as a Manchester United fan, to do this is incredible. So just enjoy it and try and get a few goals, and let's try and beat England for once.
Try and get a few goals. So if it's a game of 5-a-side.
It's our year. It's our year.
It's amazing, isn't it? The atmosphere is incredible out here, I must say. Good luck, guys. Must let you go. Back to Dermot.
Thanks, Kirst. And thank you so much, Michael. We'll leave you join your team out as we watch another film by UNICEF supporter Dame Judi Dench.
There are millions of us right now watching Soccer Aid in the comfort of our own homes. There's no place like home. Tonight, there are children who do not have a place they can call home. Forced from their homes by war, many are living in overcrowded camps where there simply isn't enough food and water. Ava fled her home to escape the war in Syria. These camps are no place like home. No place anyone should call home, let alone a child. In the crowded camps, disease spreads quickly. Without clean water, children could die of cholera or typhoid. Every day is a fight for survival. UNICEF is working to change this. In camps like these, providing children and their families with food, clean water, and immunization against deadly diseases. But we need your help. I am supporting Soccer Aid, and so can you. Tonight, while we watch the game from the comfort of our own homes, please take a moment to call 0330 1234 442. I guarantee that your money will get there, and it will make a huge difference. Please, give what you can. Thank you.
And that is what it's all about today. So here's how to donate. You can call 0330 1234 442. Standard charges may apply. Please check with your operator. Also donate via text. It's that simple to text. Give £5. Text the word child to 70333. Each text costs £5 plus one standard rate message, and the full £5 for each text goes to UNICEF. You have to be 16 or over. Please ask the bill payer's permission. You can also donate online at the Soccer Aid website, and every £1 you donate tonight will be matched by the UK government. So Caroline is with our call centre volunteers who are manning and womaning the Soccer Aid phones over at BT Tower. Let's go back to Flack.
Hello there, Dermot, and a big welcome back to the BT Tower in London. Hold on to your seats, people, because I can now reveal that so far for UNICEF we have raised £514,643. So good. This includes every pound you've donated being matched by the UK government. That is an amazing amount, so thank you very much. Also amazing, our Tesco customers and colleagues who've been fundraising in stores across the UK. Thank you to you all. Okay, the phones have been ringing off the hook here, so let's have a little chat with Nilash. Hello.
Hi, all right.
How's it going for you?
The phones are really busy tonight. It's been a great night so far. We've had calls from all over the country, even outside of the UK. We had a call from Worcester of Janet, who donated £50, and even a call of Peter from Switzerland, who donated £100.
No way.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Janet and Peter. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work. Thank you to everyone for donating. Keep your calls coming in. Every pound makes a difference to children all over the world. Back to you, Dermot.
Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Swiss Peter. With your help, we can get that total even higher. Come on, Switzerland, pick up the phone. What are you doing over there? You got the cash. After the break, it's jockstraps, wedgies and towel whips at the ready as we visit the England team in the home dressing room. For our sake, let's hope they are decent. Plus, I'll be gabber-abbing the gaffers, England's Sam Allardyce and rest of the world Supremo Jose Mourinho. See you in a minute.
Please support Soccer Aid and help give children the chance of a better future. You really can make the difference. Thank you.
I have to say, the smell of linen is almost overwhelming because I'm in the home dressing room of the England team. I love the way, when I said that, the masseuses who were working on the boys suddenly got a bit more rigorous. We're like, we are in the England dressing room. Ollie, how you feeling, mate?
Feeling good.
Second one for you?
No, third one, actually.
Is it third one for you?
Third one, yeah, and I'm buzzing for it. No, we've had a really good week.
You just sort of drifted in and out the first game, so I can't remember.
Yeah, I was off within about 20 minutes. No, you're right. But no, I'm having a great time. We've had a great week.
Especially for you, even though you're an Essex boy and you're a Manchester United fan, we take a moment of sympathy there. No, for you to be here must be so exciting.
Oh, amazing. No, well, every time we come back, it's great. You know, and all the guys, the pros, everyone. You know, it's like being
a week off for you, I suppose.
It is a brilliant week off.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know, as much as all the fun, it's all about UNICEF and raising money. So we just hope everyone has a good night tonight. So, and hopefully we win.
And you score the winner, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Danny, speaking of which, you set up Alan Shearer for a cracking goal a couple of years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, can you believe that was 6 years ago? I can't believe it. Yeah, it was
6.
Yeah, the lads in the band are sick of hearing about that, so hopefully they can do something else to get a new one. A new one. We need to refresh it a bit.
Marv, how are you feeling?
Feeling all right, mate.
You're a Chelsea fan. You're up against a special one.
I know. I've been trying to hold it down this week, but I did get a selfie, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you like, properly speak to him?
Yeah, we spent like he sat down at our table for about 90 minutes the other day and told us. He told us a few secrets, actually.
Oh, yeah.
But obviously, I can't say. You know. But he told me about Chelsea next season. I'm happy about it. Yeah, he gave me some good stuff.
Is that why you signed up? Just to get
Yeah, of course. Let's get some background from Jose. Yeah, for real.
Wilksy?
Yes.
4 caps, 4 goals, mate. How are we feeling?
We're feeling good. We're feeling good. We've got a secret weapon this year, don't we?
How does this compare to sort of previous
It gets
years?
bigger and better every year, mate. And I just want to thank the British public and everybody backs us for this amazing cause.
500,000 raised already.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant.
Keep voting, folks. Keep bringing money in. Thank you so much. It's amazing.
A little twinkle-toed debutante.
Eyes up here, Derm. Eyes up here.
I can't. I'm a Southern
Great
Hemisphere
game,
guy.
great game, great cause. So let's make it a great day for everyone. Fans, thanks for coming out. Knee's good, yeah. I'm just going to go and...
We don't need a shot of your knee, let me assure you. All right, let's take a look at how the boys did in the second day of training. Another sunny morning at Soccer Aid HQ, and the rest of the world team are first to arrive at training.
Come on! The team's confidence is high.
Great spirit in the camp.
Very, very big spirit in the camp. We're expecting big things today. Money.
And now, the big guns are here.
Just met one of the boys, I think his name is Edgar Davids, played for Holland or something.
Well, Edgar Davids and Jaap Stammer here. I just used to eat big burritos. I don't even know what I'm doing here.
I'm James.
Hey, Edgar, nice to meet you, mate.
Massive fan of yours, man.
Today we have extra players, and obviously we need to introduce them with the other boys to give a little bit more of experience, of know-how. If they want to be a bit better than what they are, we have to try to organize them.
Good players around and a great coach, so I'm very determined now. Yeah.
With the legends on board, Jose takes his stars of stage and screen through another structured session.
You can feel the kind of tempo increasing, which is good. Chenko is very fast, and I pity the poor person who has to mark him.
And right on cue, here come the England boys.
Oh, taking it really serious, aren't they? For Jaap Stam. Jesus.
Who's that, eh? Is that Shevchenko? I thought he had good feet.
They're shaping up nicely, aren't they?
But England shouldn't throw in the towel just yet, as help has arrived in the form of a new coach.
New assistant manager. Warm up, off you go.
And Robbie's taking, well, a typically Robbie approach to his new role.
Everybody have a lie down for a bit. Lie down.
Lie down.
Now hug your partner.
All the boys are on really good form. You've always got a ready laugh because you know something funny is about to happen.
Oh, hang on.
Oh!
Even the gaffers get involved. Nice work, Big Sam. In the rest of the world's camp, it's the legends' turn to be impressed.
McAvoy is quite okay. Bernie's really strong, explosive. It's important to have a couple of players that can run and also a little bit of touch.
I think Santi is doing very well up front. He's got some good moves and his finishing is good as well.
Preparation's key. Jose's got his well drilled. I'm looking at that England team. They're on a stag do.
I'm starting to worry because the other team, they are taking it seriously. Perhaps we have got this approach all wrong. Perhaps it needs to be a bit more dour, less fun.
And it's time for England to turn up the heat.
I think our pros, we've got the English pride, you know, we've got warriors in there, we've got craft, but we've also got players that want to win.
Jamie Carragher coming in today has really G'd up the team, hasn't he? Fit, yeah, he's fit, he's up for it, and, you know, focused, and he takes it seriously.
It's about time we get down to business on it.
When it's football, it becomes competitive. You know, you have a laugh and a joke in the warm-up. But once the game starts, we all want to win.
You know what? They've got the Dutch national squad on their team. They're going to be taking it very, very seriously. Of course we take it seriously.
With training coming to an end, both teams feel the trophy is within reach.
And I can tell you, without a doubt, this is the strongest team we've ever had.
The celebrity guys, they improved. They understand a little bit more the game, the position, the relation between themselves on the pitch, and this can help them to enjoy a bit more.
If we're going to ever win it back again, it's going to be this year.
We're not playing to lose. We expect to win. We have to. Look after yourselves and let's have a cuddle.
Come on! We are England. We need to win something.
Joining me now, two men we've just seen whose guile and tactics and mind games will help decide who takes that Soccer Aid trophy home and who goes away empty-handed, apart from the footy kit, boots, high-class isotonic drinks and other freebies lying around, is, of course, Sam and Jose. Great to have you with us, Sam, first up, welcome back to Old Trafford. Looks like you and boys, you and the guys, you've enjoyed the week.
We've enjoyed the week tremendously. I think that most of the lads were with us in 2012, Dermot, so there's 3 or 4 new additions which have fitted in brilliantly, and of course the humour is unbelievable, as you can well imagine. You just experienced in the dressing room, but we have taken it seriously, particularly the last couple of days, feeding our way, and the most important thing for me was not getting anybody injured by overtraining.
Is that why you only trained for 15 minutes?
Well, 15. That was a break-in season, and then Robbie wanted to do a cuddle session, you know, and then that didn't leave me much time after that, you know. But yeah, it's gone really well.
Jose, what's it like turning up to Old Trafford with a crowd that's actually happy to see you for the first time?
No, I was telling Sam, when we come here to play matches with our teams, 2 hours before the match, the stadium is empty.
Yeah.
Today we came here and the stadium is almost full.
Now, the rest of the world, Jose, have only got 1 victory to their name. It was in 2010, it was penalties. Do you think your team can win in 90 minutes this year?
You know, the boys are fantastic, I have to say, because the ex-pros, they come with the spirit to help the other ones to enjoy. And the celebrity guys, of course, they cannot improve in 2 or 3 days of training.
Yeah.
By the technical point of view, but they understand a little bit more the game, and they can enjoy. They can enjoy. I think in a
well, I have to say, Jose, as expected, you got the phone book out, so we've got essentially a generation of Dutch greats. You've got David Stam, Seedorf, they've also got Shevchenko, we've got Van der Sar, Del Piero. Which celebrity has impressed you from the rest of the world in training?
All of them impressed me with their passion for the game. I couldn't expect that. Guys like McAvoy or Michael Sheen, they are so much in love with the game. They know everything about the game. They know every detail of lots of matches in the Premier League that you can't imagine that they are watching and they are following and they know everything about the game. So for them, is a great feeling to be here. Sure. And was really what impresses me more was exactly the passion, the enthusiasm, and to live one day as a top professional player. I think it's good.
Sam, anyone impress you in particular from the celebrity contingent?
Oh, it's always Johnny Wilkes, Dermot. Johnny loves this, as you know, the concept him and Robbie put together many years ago, but his passion for the game, and he's a really good player, and he leads by example, like I mean. So again, this week he's been leading the boys, and the rest of the celebs have been following suit, and really looking forward to this game.
Earlier today you both announced the starting lineups. Let's see the moment you broke the news to your players.
So I feel that we all had a good week. We had lots of fun. For me, it was a pleasure to meet some of you.
No, because the others I know them. Okay, number 1, Edwin van der Sar. Number 2, Michael Sheen. 3, Gordon Ramsay. 4, Sam Worthington. 5, Jaap Stam. 10 or 20, Alex Del Piero. 8, Edgar Davids. 9, Santi Cabrera. 10 or 20, Clarence Seedorf. 11, James McAvoy. 16, Nicky Byrne. I would like to play with 15 or 16 guys. It's difficult to choose 11.
Well, you've got to keep in perspective, even if you've got personal disappointment, we're here for UNICEF. So, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't start, you're still getting to train at Fulham for 3 days. You're still getting to get nurtured by Jose Mourinho. You're still getting to go to the Theatre of Dreams and have a run out at some point. Keep it in perspective, because we're here for a much higher cause.
Starting 11 is David Seaman, Marvin Humes, Paddy McGuinness, Jamie Carragher, Des Walker, Johnny Wilkes, Kevin Phillips, Ollie Mers, Danny Jones, John Bishop and Ben Shepherd.
Lads, seriously, always remember. It's gone.
I think we've got a really good squad and good starting 11, and I think we're in with a really good shout. So I really want to be on that winners' podium with a trophy today.
All right, straight down to business. Let's take a look at England's starting 11. Sam, talk us through it.
Yeah, we've sort of left a couple of the celebs because they have a little bit of knee trouble, so Jamie and Tiz coming on later on. But we've gone a 4-3-3 because we think Jose's strength really is lying in midfield. So we've gone the 3 midfield with Ben Shepherd, the man of steel, John Bishop and Johnny Wilkes.
Just a quick one. You can play 4 outfield legends at any time, but you're only starting with 3. Why is that?
3, because Jamie and Tiz can't do that long. 45 minutes max they are. So we're going to fill them in, and we've got the best legs we've probably got on the field this starting 11, and some talent celebrities who can play a bit of football. So mixing together with the legends coming on later on, with that quality when the game dies down a little bit, hopefully that'll be a winning formula.
And you've got father and son starting on the same pitch with Des Walker and Marvin as well, which is great. Can we take a look at the rest of the world as well? Jose, talk us through your team. I mean, that's not a bad side to be starting out with, is it?
No, it's not a bad side. We try to give some balance by playing with Van der Sar, Stam, Clarence, Davids and Del Piero like a spine, and around them to build a team with the boys that can feel comfortable in that position and getting support from these former top players that we have.
Sure thing. Listen, guys, thank you so much. The starting lineups have been chosen. It's not long till kick-off, so here's a reminder of how Soccer Aid works. The basic rules, you'll be relieved to hear, are pretty much the same as a regular game of football. However, teams can only have 4 outfield legends, as we just mentioned, on the pitch at any one time. The legend goalkeeper played the first half, and then Theakston and Kilty come on in the second half and undo all the good work that the keepers have done in the first half. There's no extra time, so if it's a draw at the end of 90 minutes, we go straight into Penos. Thank you so much, Jose. Thank you so much, Sam. Get back to your teams for the final preparations. Let's not forget why we're here, though, to raise money for UNICEF. Our very own Kat Deely went to Serbia to meet some of the forgotten children. Now, this is pretty tough stuff to watch, but it is why we are here.
While we're watching Soccer Aid tonight, and our children are safely asleep in bed, there are some children who won't get tucked in and won't get a good night kiss, because these children in Serbia have been abandoned. Some because they have disabilities. Some simply because they're just not wanted. These are the forgotten children.
One of the first things I noticed when I came to the institution is, although there are hundreds of children here, there is no crying. Because basically the kids have worked out that It doesn't help if you cry. Even if you cry, nobody comes, because quite often these ladies are understaffed and they can't. These are some of the most vulnerable children in the world, and all they want is to be loved.
One of these children is Peter. He's all alone. One of many children who should be with a loving family.
He just kind of plonked himself in my lap, which is lovely. And he doesn't really talk very much, and he doesn't really say very much, and he can get, obviously, everybody else is kind of very frantic, and he can get a little bit lost in the mix. I think for me that's the hardest thing, is because I go home tomorrow, and he doesn't.
Peter is among thousands of children across Serbia that have been left behind. But sometimes, thanks to UNICEF and their partners, children do get a second chance. Zoka was just a month old when she first arrived at the institution. Now, she has a place to call home. And most importantly, someone to call Mum.
Mama!
Hello!
Hoćeš da kažeš kako si?
It is just the most amazing home. It's filled with love. There's a mom, there's dogs, there's cats, there's chickens, and it's like with just a little bit of love, this young lady has blossomed into this gorgeous girl. Oh, go on again.
UNICEF works with partners across Serbia to support families who can provide a loving environment for children like Zoka. But for Peter, time will stand still, unless someone decides they want a little boy to call their son.
I think the hardest thing is knowing what he's been through, and then he's coming to here, which is a safe place for him to come to. But it's also really important that he doesn't get left behind, and he actually needs tons of love. But with your help, we can make it better, and he can get fostered. So please give generously. Don't let him get left behind.
Please text CHILD to 70333 to give £5. Just £5 could help train and register a foster family to provide a real home for vulnerable children like Peter.
We know you get asked all the time on television to donate this and donate that, but when you look at that VT, it really does bring it into perspective. He's just a kid, and all you have to do to donate £5, that's all it is. Text the word CHILD to 70333. Each text costs £5 plus one standard rate message. The full £5 to each text will go to UNICEF. You've got to be 16 or over. Please ask bill payer's permission. Also donate by phone 0330 1234 442. Standard charges may apply. Please check with the operator. Or you can donate online at the Soccer Aid website. Every pound you donate matched by the UK government. It's a big deal for us tonight. Now to see how much we've raised so far, I think it's about time we went back to the BT Tower. Oh, Carolina, what news from the south?
Hello, Dermot, again, and a big welcome back to the BT Tower in London. Those phones have not stopped ringing all evening. The volunteers, both here, yeah, and across the country. I've been working so hard to take all of your calls, and I can reveal that the grand total you've all raised so far for UNICEF is £797,559. It's gone up so quickly, it's amazing. This includes every pound you've donated being matched by the UK government. Thank you so, so much. That is an amazing amount, but we still need your donation to make this the biggest and best soccer aid ever. We are very excited about the match here at the Tower. May the best team win. We're sending both England and the rest of the world lots of good luck from London. Enjoy the match, everybody. Back to you, Dermot. Good luck.
What's with the clapping? Stop clapping. Pick up the phones. Thanks, Caroline. Thanks to all of you at the BT Tower and at home for donating. All right, both teams are warming up now on the pitch. Look at them, beefcakes. Which can only mean one thing, we're getting closer to the kickoff. And if I get down to the pitch in time, I'll be catching up with some of Hollywood's finest from the rest of the world team. We'll see you after the break, I hope.
I'm supporting Soccer Aid, and you can too. Together, we have the chance to change children's lives. So please, help if you can. Thank you.
Welcome back to Soccer Aid 2014. I want to get a pitch side of action. So I'm here with two of Hollywood's finest, rest of the world's Jeremy Renner and Sam Worthington. Chaps, how are we?
Good, getting ready.
Listen, all I've heard up there for the last hour is Sam Worthington this, Sam Worthington that. England are terrified of you, Sam.
No,
what?
I'm a pussycat.
Are you? Yeah. Even Michael Sheen said he didn't want to be facing you on this pitch.
I don't know about that, mate. Look, I've just come here to have a bit of a kick around, but we like to give it to the English as Australians. So.
He says that when he goes in with the first tackle. Jeremy, have you experienced anything like this before?
No, nothing at all. Not even close.
Well, I mean, how does it feel then? What's the atmosphere like for you?
It's actually very friendly, which is great. You know, they're not really hating us or loving us, which is kind of great. It's kind of like in the middle ground.
Yeah, don't worry, man. It's not like partisan. It's like...
It's going to change soon?
No. It's just...
It's going to be like the Colosseum.
To be fair, they're a pretty chill crowd. What's it been like this week, like training with the legends and watching them play? Cause
I only got half a day because I've been working all week on the movie, so I'll see. I'm going to give it a go.
What about training? Oh, that's reassuring. What about you? How's it been with, like, you know, potentially we've got like a generation of Dutch greats here playing today.
It's great. You got the legends of football and you got legends of entertainment, but. You know, Jose, he's put us together and he's given us a detailed kind of structure. So if it was just coming around and having a friendly kick, I wouldn't have been interested. But, you know, Jose wants to win as well as all the team. So
I'm getting that from you. Yeah. You're not really a friendly kick kind of a guy.
No, it's always it's all good for a good cause.
Absolutely. How's it been with Jose? Because, you know, for us, Jose Mourinho is, in football-wise, he's an absolute legend. How's he been working with him this week?
Look, as he said, he's watched all the stuff the guys have done before. He's very intense of his working methods, which is what you want. But at the end of the day, we're all doing this, you know, for a cause that's bigger than all of us put together and all our kind of achievements put together. That's why we're all here, mate, and that's why he's here.
Sam, Jeremy, thank you very much. Let you go and warm up. Cheers, guys. Nice to meet you. Cheers, buddy. OK, if Neil Soccer Aid can get any more glamorous, here's Kirsty with a woman who knows a thing or two about the perfect pitch.
Thanks very much, Dermot. Look how beautiful you look, Catherine. I'm joined by Catherine Jenkins, who is performing the traditional football song Abide With Me before kickoff. You look amazing. Now, where we are, now, I hear you've mastered, firstly, walking on the pitch in high heels.
Well, yeah, whenever I've sung at the Millennium Stadium or anywhere like that, the groundsman always tells you off if you get your heels stuck in the grass. So you've kind of got to waddle. It's a little bit of a Marilyn walk and just walk on the balls of your feet and avoid the heel getting stuck in the grass.
I needed to know this. That is important information. Right. You've performed at some, you know, big stadium events. How does this compare?
You know what, this is absolutely incredible. I've been getting ready in one of the boxes. I was here when it was completely empty, and I've heard the crowd get bigger and bigger, and even like 6 o'clock, they were going mental. So I think this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful night.
And of course, quickly, you've got friends on both teams. So who are you going for tonight?
Oh, well, I've got to go for the rest of the world. Michael Sheen, you know, I'm so glad that he's leading them and giving the Welsh backup as well. So yeah, of course I've got to give them my support.
Quick prediction?
3-2 to the rest of the world.
3-2. Okay, well, thank you very much indeed, Catherine. Good luck. We'll leave you to get ready. Now, of course, the reason why stars like Catherine and the players are here tonight is to support the vital work of UNICEF and its partners with children worldwide. Here's Keely Hawes with a film on how your donations can help tackle the killer that is malnutrition.
I'm Keely Hawes, and I'm in the malnutrition ward in the main hospital in Papua New Guinea. All over the world, more than 2 million children die every year because they can't get enough to eat. These children behind me are actually the lucky ones because they're already on the road to recovery. But for some, by the time they reach hospital, the situation is already critical. Silverine is from Malawi. She was born into abject poverty. It wasn't her choice, but it is her reality. Without money, there's no nutritious food. And without nutritious food, Silverine has become extremely unwell.
Silverine has severe malnutrition.
children, what's happened was severe malnutrition. Mainly they suffer from diarrhea and pneumonia. We are very, very worried.
When she became sick, Silverine's dad, Albertino, rushed her to hospital. But he didn't have enough money for the whole journey, so for the last 3 hours, he carried her. Starved of nutrients, Silverine's vital organs are shutting down, and she's developed a condition called edema. It's causing her body to swell so much that her skin has split. And unbearably for Albertino, it's as painful as it looks.
In the month of May, 4 children died due to severe malnutrition. The problem is that they come in a bad condition, but still we try.
For now, though, all Albertino can do is hope that his little girl survives the night. Little Silverine did survive the night, and the next morning, she's surprised everyone. Out of the 2 million children who will die from malnutrition this year alone, at least one little girl lives to fight another day. UNICEF is working around the world to ensure that children get the help that they need, but we can't do it without you. Just £5 could help provide life-saving food for a child for 1 week. So please text CHILD to 70333 to give £5. Please text now. You have the power to change children's lives. Thank you.
And as you saw there, Silverine was lucky that 2 million children die of malnutrition every year. That's just ridiculous. So to give £5, text the word CHILD to 70333. Each text costs £5 plus 1 standard message rate. The full £5 of each text goes to UNICEF. You have to be 16 or over, so ask the bill payer's permission, and also donate by phone. Call 0330 1234 442. Standard charges may apply. Please check with your operator, and you can also donate online at the Soccer Aid website. Remember, every pound you donate tonight is matched by the UK government. Joining us now to tell us how important your donation is, it's Keely Hawes. Keely, lovely to have you with us.
Thank you very much. Lovely
Very
to
moving
be here.
film, wasn't it?
It's an incredible film. Yeah.
How did you get involved with UNICEF, and just how important for you is the work that they do?
I became involved with UNICEF a couple of years ago, and this is actually my second trip. I did go to Africa for Soccer Aid last year, and it's so important. And the amazing thing about going on a field trip is that you can see exactly what £5 can do. You can see the difference that it makes, you know, and with the government matching it pound for pound, you can feed a child not only for 1 week, but for 2 with your £5. You know, it's
well, that's
amazing.
the thing. Is I mean, the eye-opener must be just how simple the whole thing is. And I know UNICEF, they're a real frontline charity, so you know the money gets there and it just helps
absolutely
immediately.
Gets
and it's
there.
not about borders or nations, is it?
No, that's one of my questions to UNICEF was, you know, how do we know that the money actually gets there? And it actually does. You know, it doesn't go through governments. It doesn't go through UNICEF. Take the money. They put it where it needs to be.
Yeah. Dare we talk football?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God for that.
I'm
I had a couple of dare we talk football questions, and I just thought, oh, well, she's going to like football.
I've been on Twitter. I've got all the answers.
Well, I tell you, you've worked with a couple of these guys. You've worked with McAvoy, Martin Compston, and Dominic Cooper. So I know you're obviously English, but who are you supporting
Mr.
tonight?
Sheen. I'm supporting England.
Yeah. Even if Michael Sheen's going to be like,
yeah, well,
and he's got a dicky arm, and it's all like, oh, please.
He hasn't really.
No?
No.
So what's your prediction then?
My prediction is 4-2 England. Come on! Get in!
Thank you, Keely. Enjoy the game. Keely Hawes, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now we're nice and relaxed up here. The nerves down there are kind of stretched and are jingling and jangling. Kirsty is in the away dressing room. Dear God, about to chat to the rest of the world team. Kirsty, how's it smelling in there?
Thank you, Dermot. I'm going in the rest of the world dressing room. Thanks, Clarence. Is it safe? Is it safe for me to come in? Oh my goodness, look at... Oh, sorry, I'm not looking. Paddy, coming to you first. Now then, last Soccer Aid in a World Cup year was 2010.
We're taking it very seriously, by the way. Yes.
It went to penalties. England lost.
It did.
Are you confident that history will repeat itself tonight?
This game isn't going to penalties. This game isn't going to penalties. Who owns that? Yeah, as you can see, the rest of the world are taking it very, very seriously.
Yeah.
We genuinely believe that England this year are pants.
Right, pants. Okay, thank you very
There
much.
you go.
Jose is walking around. I'm a bit nervous now
He's
as
in the
well.
shower.
Where's Yap?
Yap's in the corner.
Yap's in the shower. Oh, right, okay. Let's go and see Santiago. Now, what's happening here? You're not injured, are you?
No, I'm not. Just getting ready. Pumped up for the game.
Is it a bit surreal? Pants are flying everywhere. Is it a bit surreal? You're lying in the Old Trafford dressing room here.
Extremely surreal, yeah. And to hear Mourinho say up front, Santi and Del Piero is extremely.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm gonna get out of here. It's just too much. Too much. Thanks, guys. Back to you, Dermot.
Look at the Gallagher, straight over there with Santiago. She was literally exocet, wasn't she? I'm just going to go over and speak. Oh, I'm here, am I? Thank you, Kirsty. After the break, England legend Sol Campbell and pop star Aston Marigold will be here with their thoughts on this epic showdown. Plus, we'll be earwigging the pre-match team talks from Big Sam and the slightly smaller Jose. Expect mind games, but absolutely no talk of park buses or 19th century football. Do not go away.
Please support Soccer Aid and help to give children a chance of a better future. You really can make a difference. Thank you.
They are whooping for men. Welcome back to Soccer Aid 2014. Great atmosphere here at Old Trafford, rightly so, because Sam Allardyce's Lionhearts are about to go toe-to-toe with Mourinho's special ones in the big Soccer Aid showdown. It's going to be a contest, a great contest, but before then, in the studio right now, we've got one of England's greatest ever defenders and an award-winning pop star. You decide which is which. It's Sol Campbell and Aston Marigold. So, Aston, you're someone who played for Arsenal.
Well,
So, a huge game, especially for the celebs taking part. Obviously, you played so many games. Did you still get nervous as it went on? And how were those sort of celebrities? How should they deal with these nerves?
I think they've just got to really take it, absorb the crowd and enjoy their moment, because, sometimes you can kind of take everything out your legs and you've got to be careful about that. I think it's all about enjoying the time.
The adrenaline just literally coursing through.
You've got to almost control it. I don't know, it's the same
How
as
do you
being
do
a
that?
pop star or whatever.
Well, this is it. I was going to ask you, Aston, because, a lot of these guys here, they're used to playing in front of big venues, whether it's comedy, or just performing in front of people like you guys with pop stars or whatever. How do you combat those nerves? You played here before, and what goes through the minds of the celebrities?
Do you know what it is? I think it's, as Robbie said earlier, it's fine to play, the comedy, or the songs are coming in playing, the words are coming to you, it's fine, but as soon as the ball's in the mix, it's a total different game. Like, you'll get an ex-professional footballer pinging a ball at you at miles an hour, whatever it may be, and you just lose it.
Do you even have time to think when that comes to you?
No, not at all. Like, it's there before you can actually even think, okay, right, what am I
Yeah,
doing?
sure.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind when you're coming out? I mean, do you have time to get nervous, or does it just the nerves just dissipate when the kickoff starts?
Do you know what it was? I think the thing I was thinking about was, if this goes to penalties, I don't want to take one. Like, already, that's before the match has even started. That was like, I've gone, if this
Very
goes
negative
to
of.
No, I know, but that's the thing. I was like, oh no, penalties, yeah, but listen,
Yeah. Okay. So, what advice would you give to the new players? Just to settle early?
Yes, it's early, but going back to your kind of point of view, some professionals have trouble controlling balls. You never, in the games. But I think it's all about controlling, enjoying it, taking it all in, get a first touch, get a good pass.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Well, you played with and against most of the legends we've got out here. You played with David Seaman, Jamie Redknapp, Jamie Carragher. You played against Del Piero, Shevchenko, Van der Sar, Edgar Davids. I mean, who would you be most worried about playing against out there?
I think Davids. I think he's always got something to show, for sure. He's a showman, lots of energy. He looks in shape as well. So he'll probably want to make a good show, and he loves controlling the game. So I won't be surprised he'll try to be the man of the game.
It's so important to keep in good shape, isn't it, when you retire? It's amazing how many of those guys go, 20 years, I'm just going to eat pies for a while.
Oh, I've seen today, some of the guys are in good shape, so it's good.
Yeah, no, they do look in good shape, don't they? Now listen, thanks so much, guys. All right, really appreciate it. We're going to obviously speak to you guys later on. As we know, it's more than just a football match tonight. The money you donate will help improve the lives of children that really need your help. And David Beckham recently visited the Philippines.
7 months on from the typhoon in the Philippines, and the people of Tacloban are still recovering from the mass devastation it caused. Nobody had predicted the typhoon would become the most powerful storm ever recorded, causing huge waves that destroyed buildings, homes and lives. Venus and her family lost their house during the typhoon, and tragically, Venus's 4-year-old sister, Vienna, was swept away by the floodwater and died.
5, 6, 7, 8. Nahadlok tapos gipakato kami ni Mamo ditong sirong lamisa. Kaya magkut na adto tapos salakbog to kinakadal na. Pumupyutakan anon istalbar kay bangan ak maagusan tubig. Kay ang tubig itaas na nalampas ng tao. Karga-karga na ato ni Papa. Naan ko patuyak ang Papa kay naadlok na natawag pa to. Naging pa to Mama.
Ay, kato na po yung ano. Dali na, pakita sa Papa. Dali na.
The dad was knocked unconscious and swept away, and he was found, you know, quite a bit away, and unfortunately without Vienna. 2 days later, they found Vienna face down. She'd died. I think one of the worst parts is seeing the sadness in particularly the mother's eyes. Heartbreaking. See, I have 4 children. I have a little girl who's 2.5, and you know what they must have gone through and what they must be going through. It's hard to know what to say, but it must be difficult enough, you know, without having to explain it to somebody. I think when you walk around and you see the destruction, it's so devastating, but you also get the feeling of, you know, what do you do next? And where are the funds going to come from, and where is the help going to come from? And that help comes from you. UNICEF and partners are working round the clock here in the Philippines to help vulnerable children like Venus rebuild their lives. Just £20 could provide 20 children with the essential supplies for going back to school. Money raised through Soccer Aid will help children like Venus. So please call 0330 1234 442 now to make a donation. You have the power to change children's lives. Thank you.
As David Beckham said there, all the money goes to help the children. So to donate, simply call 0330 1234 442. Standard charges may apply. Check with your operator. You can also donate via text to give £5. Text the word child to 70333. Each text costs £5 plus 1 standard rate message, and the full £5 from each text will go to UNICEF. You've got to be 16 or over. Please ask bill payers permission, and when you donate, if you want to hear more from UNICEF, just reply yes when you get the option. And you can donate online at the Soccer Aid website. Remember, every £1 you donate is going to be matched by the UK government. There's some Mexican waves going on in the background now, so it's getting better. Donate, please, what you can, no matter how small. Your money will make a massive difference to those who need it. All right, it's team talk time. First up, rest of the world manager, Jose Mourinho, and if anyone's going to command the respect from an Avenger, the leader of the X-Men and the Greek demigod, it's him. Over to you, my friend.
No, the children that we are going to help are the winners, and that's the most important thing. But a part of that is a game, and the game is a game. And as I was saying this morning, 3 possibilities. 1, we win. 2, we win. 3, we don't win, but we give them a hard time. So let's go.
Not the most conventional of team talks. What do you? I mean, how is it for you? What's it? Are you listening when the coach is giving you a team talk, or by now are you totally in the zone?
You're in the zone. Of course, you've got to have a little bit intelligent about you and listen to what's happening, because those final moments are key. So. Yeah, you're in your zone, but you've got to listen as well.
Listen, it's so hard because you guys are pros and you played so many games of your career in each season. But so for the teams now, what's going through the minds when you've got 75,000? This place is pretty much a sellout. You're about to play football in front of 75,000 people. What's going through your head right now? Well, you've got the guys who've played 15, 20-year careers. They'll be still a little bit nervous. I think that's good, to have a little bit of nerves before the start. Let me ask you this then: to put your mind in one of the celebrities' bodies, i.e. the first time you ever played first team football. Oh, they'd be definitely scared. They'd be shaking in their boots. How was it for you? The first ever game you played? Yeah, you're shaking your boots, but excited at the same time. It's a mad mix, but that's what it's all about, football. Okay, we've seen Jose Mourinho psyching the players up for the big game. Now it's the turn of Sam Allardyce, who has the unenviable task of convincing Jack Whitehall to take the game more seriously, and the even harder task of convincing Jonathan Wilkes this isn't actually an international football match. Tough one. Sam, it's over to you.
Right, lads, it's the last chat from me, all right? You know what's at stake. We're the holders of this trophy. We're not going to give it away without a real big fight. They might have a few legends that have got better legs than us, but we've got the team, we've got the team spirit, we've got the desire, and we've got the determination. So you all know what's expected of you. Celebs, listen to the legends. They'll help you through this game. If you get a chance, put it in the back of the net. Let's really enjoy it. OK, lads, now let's have a little rally call. Ready? Come on, England!
Literally men on a stag do until 2 days ago. So what you're looking at the first 11s. What do you think so far? What's your before they even kick a ball? The rest of the world they're looking good. I have to say they're looking good. There's some good players in there. The great keeper. You've got Edward. Stam. Yeah. They've got good players. Clarence will be ticking and. Do you play any? Do you ever play any of this kind of pro-am stuff, the celebrity games? Because I imagine obviously this is kind of the biggest one, but. Is it important to get an early goal, or does it not really matter? Because 20 minutes from time, some of these guys are going to be so tired. Yeah, but then you put on your, I suppose it's so much more about tactics, because then you put on your pros and you know that they can, turn the game. I think everyone's going to be out the blocks early doors, but it's going to come down to stamina, really. Last 20 minutes, I think there's going to be a lot of gaps here, and that's when some fresh legs can come on and cause the problems and win the game. Very briefly, call it. Who do you think is going to win? I'd like to go for England, but the rest of the world looking good. Woo! Thank you very much, Sol Campbell. We are just moments from kickoff. Who's going to play a blinder? Who's going to score that wonder goal? And more importantly, will Gordon Ramsay last more than 5 minutes without getting stretched off the pitch? It's time to find out. Here to take us through the first half, a match commentary team, Sam Matterface and legendary former England manager, Mr. Graham Taylor.
Thank you, Dermot. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Old Trafford. It is the night where dreams come true, legends return, and even the stars get struck. It is the night where we celebrate, entertain, and try in any small way we can to save lives. It is the night where some of these celebrities will find their hearts beating out of their chests, and where legends remember just exactly what all the fuss was about. It is another packed Old Trafford night. It's a wonderful atmosphere. It feels like a mixture of football fever and a JLS gig. Robbie Williams and Jonathan Wilkes started Soccer Aid 8 years ago. They've raised £12 million for UNICEF, saving thousands of lives. And there are still too many children that need your help tonight. If you want to donate tonight, this is how you do it. 0330 1234 442. Standard charges apply. Please check with your operator. Your generosity and everyone's generosity in this stadium tonight is very much appreciated. Well, there are a litany of stars on show. One of the country's most recognisable voices is with us too. Katherine Jenkins is here tonight. She was at Epsom yesterday for the derby. Tonight she starts a very different race with the rousing football hymn, Abide With Me. Doesn't get you going, nothing will. It's the traditional build-up to a massive game. On a massive night for some of the biggest stars in the country. Michael Sheen returns to captain the rest of the world team. Like another Manchester legend, Robbie Williams has hung up his boots to become a number 2. There's a new entry at right back for England. The chart DJ and former JLS star Marvin Hughes goes straight in for his first Soccer Aid start. There's a couple of tidy footballers on the rest of the world team too. Sam Worthington of Avatar and Terminator fame played for Western Australia. And they also call upon Nicky Byrne, who won the Youth Cup with Leeds United back in 1997. There he is, hugging Marvin Hughes. It is an all-star cast, and the curtain on Soccer Aid 2014 is about to go up. Alessandro Del Piero, Kevin Bridges hugging John Bishop, and Patrick Kilty, who's been a hero in the past on these nights, and a new face in the dugout for the rest of the world, Jose Mourinho, the special one. the happy one, and tonight, the generous one. The formalities are almost complete. Jonathan Wilkes has exchanged his pendant with his opposite number. Robbie Williams has got his tracksuit on. We won't be seeing him tonight. We will be having a lot of action on the way. Coming up very shortly, Soccer Aid 2014 kicks off.
I'm supporting Soccer Aid, and you can too. Together, we've got the chance to change children's lives. So please help if you can. Thank you.